So here's just a personal video about how to kind of begin with juggling. So we're talking about some juggling skills, and this can be a really fun skill to have and use for a long time in life. And it also just really works on some of that hand-eye coordination, being able to track things using both sides of the brain and both sides of your body. So again, if you don't have scarves at home, it's a great tool to be able to use to begin so that it's not something that has a whole lot of gravity to it. If you don't have those, then just use any sort of shopping bag. What I did is I took the shopping bag and I cut off the handles just so they don't kind of get in the way and I don't catch part of that. But so you can use 3 of those types of sacks because they float. So anytime that you can use something that kind of floats a little bit longer, it really helps you learn that skill. So my suggestion is that you just start with 2, okay? And with the 1, you just practiced tossing with one hand and learning that catch, okay? Again, you want to be in charge of that catch, so kind of bringing it down and really being in charge of that catch. Then you also want to practice with the non-dominant hand, because both hands are going to be going and you're going to be using both when you're doing that skill, okay? Then you want to toss across your body and maybe just let them fall to the ground until you can kind of get that skill down. Practice that a few times. Then you want to try to toss, toss, catch, catch, okay? And you want to catch it with the opposite hand. So toss, toss, catch, catch. Toss, toss, catch, catch. So that you are tossing across your body and then catching it with that opposite hand, and you kind of get used to that. Then you can add in that 3rd one, okay? And again, you're going to hold 2, and the way that I kind of do that is, if you'll look, I kind of separate them out in my fingers. So I hold the first toss bag in the front and the second toss bag in the back, and then I have my other one on the side, all right? So again, you are tossing across your body, across your body, across your body as you're catching that first one before it falls, okay? So it's a toss, toss, catch, toss, catch, okay? So then you should end up with the 2 on the opposite side if you're kind of following that pattern correctly. And again, if you do have scarves, okay, again, as a learning type of tool, I suggest that if you have different colors of things, it helps your mind kind of track which one you're supposed to catch first. So if I am going yellow, so I'm going to be tossing yellow, pink, then the red, okay, and I'm also catching them in that order, okay, so tossing, all right, and I end up with it on the other side, correct? So again, if I put them kind of in that pattern again, I am tossing across my body, catching, catching. And if I can, with things that float a little bit more, use the back side of your hand to kind of flick that scarf up in the air so that it might float a little bit longer, okay? And as I'm snatching down, I'm in control of the scarves as I'm juggling, okay? Then, and you can laugh with me because it's been a long time since I've juggled, especially with some bean bags. But then you can add some things with some weight, okay? So again, my little fruits and veggie guys, hopefully you're eating your fruits and veggies while you're at home for these weeks. But if I have so that's when we start to kind of do the upper hand toss, right? So again, you start with the 2, you're gonna toss the one that's in front, okay? So that's my little pineapple guy here. So I'm gonna toss that in front, okay? And then I'm going to end up catching and having 2 in that opposite hand. So as I continue to go, okay, it gets a little bit more tricky as I'm talking and going, okay, to be able to do that. But as you kind of get that rhythm down, it's almost like your hands are just doing these cycles as you continue to go. So I'd love to see how many rotations you can make in order to juggle, whatever it is the tool that you are using. Have fun.